so we were down there on a holiday, and the family had gone out. Everyone had gone out except me, and I didn't know what to do with myself. And my sister-in-law said, "Oh, here's some paint, and why don't you just paint?" The kids, she homeschooled. She had these kids' paints.
So how old were you at this time?
It's 2000, so I would have been 58 now. So whatever that is, 38.
Okay. Right.
And then, so she went out, and I sort of set up the little easel and the canvas, and I got out the paint, and I went like this, and touched it to the canvas. I started in the sky on that thing, and all of a sudden it was like someone had poured a bucket of water on my head, and just went down. I wasn't sort of in any sort of meditative mode. I was very in the flesh, just I'm hungry, and all of it was just like from the top to the bottom, just went
like a flow,
and it was just like, this is my future. I just knew it. I knew that I knew that I knew that I knew.
Yeah.
This is where this is, and all of a sudden it was just a complete passion to paint. And Van Gogh came out of me and it came around like this, and here we are today.
So it was actually a moment where
it was a moment.
Started.
Yeah. Some in a certain faith might call it a prophetic moment, a word of knowledge, however. But it was just like boom. I knew this was what I was going to do, and it was going to be my future.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and it was just like it was the first dab of paint.
Yeah.
Some people call them insulated little worlds.
Yeah.
Some people have said that about my work. They've written about it and said he has these sort of insulated little worlds. It comes from a place of joy,
right.
And so, and that's getting expressed in color, and some of it is, it's fairly precise. Like I know that the houses don't look precise, but they actually, the lines are quite straight and things are quite within the boxes, organized.
Right.
And I think that's part of my dad's influence, because he was a draftsman.
Yeah.
And so I think there's some of that carrying on too. But yeah, there's a sense of happiness and joy that comes from here that goes onto a canvas for an artist.
Yeah, it's not like you've gone to a place and said, this place fills me with joy, so I'm going to paint this joyful place. It's the other way out. It comes from within.
Yeah.
I think you're saying, right?
Yeah. So I would say that a place or a circumstance that might bring happiness, but joy comes here and out.
Right.
That's the way I think of it anyway.
Right. I see that in your painting as the joy that we come from.
Yes.
It actually shines out on the world as much as anything else, doesn't it?
Yes.
That village could have been a Tuscan village or something.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't look like that, except once you had actually painted and projected it onto paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually Jerusalem.
Is it? Oh.
So there you go.
That's not the way it looks to a photograph right now.
No. No, it's a specific view looking down from across the Kidron Valley in a certain area.
Okay, so
and it's I've messed with it a lot. So
of course, yeah, make it more beautiful.
I've played with it, yes, quite a bit.
Good.
Yeah. Other moments would have been the progression of finding a new artist that I really liked, and sort of saying, "Oh, what if I played with this?" And you can sort of see that in the styles as they progress. I'd like to play with some Picasso stuff now, or some Lauren Harris now. Let's try something. I like his stuff, and I would recommend that to anybody wanting to become a painter, is to find the people that you like to paint and copy their work and play with it. Find your own subject, but put their spin on it.
Right.
Not for the purpose of selling, but just for yourself.
For developing.
Yeah. It's a great way to develop. And buy good paint.
Okay.
Cheap paint goes to mud so quickly.
Yeah.
It just turns brown. And so it doesn't hold its pigment as well and separate. So a lot of people can get frustrated painting if they start off with cheap paint. And they realize, oh, this isn't that fun. I can't paint.
Same with the music. If you start off with a cheap instrument, it's very hard to make a good sound out of a cheap instrument.
And you might get sort of
discouraged.
I'm not. I can't do this or whatever they say.